Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to build and fly my first quadcopter, which is equipped with the DJI Digital HD FPV system. I'm not sure if I'm going to fully review this system since I'm kind of late to join the party. However, I am going to publish some tests, including range tests which I've already published, and more tests are soon to follow. In terms of components, I used the HGLRC Sector V2 HD 7-inch frame, Brother Hobby Engineer X 2307 1750 kV motors, Dalprop T7056 propellers. As for the stack, I used the HGLRC FD65A 65A 4-in-1 ESC and the new SpeedyBee F7 flight controller. Since this is a long-range platform, I used a Crossfire Nano SE receiver, and I'm also using the Matic M8 GPS, which is wired to the flight controller and enables me to use the GPS rescue feature of Betaflight and also log GPS data. It's a little bit on the pricey side, but in my experience it is very reliable, and even though it costs more than the other GPS units, I highly recommend it. In order to log the GPS data, including speed, home direction, and distance, I'm using a DVR which is connected to the video out of the flight controller. The reason that I have to use a DVR is that at the moment of shooting this video, unfortunately, the DJI digital system will only be able to show you the flight time and the voltage of the battery, and I do hope that all the extra data is going to be added in the near future, since it's kind of hard to fly a long-range system without having the ability to see the home direction and also the distance. Now, by the way, I'm well aware that you can extract the GPS data from the black box of the flight controller. However, I find it much more convenient to overlay it on the screen using the recorded video of the DVR. On the back of the quadcopter, inside a 3D printed TPU part that was provided with the frame, I mounted the DJI Air Unit. And since it was pretty much impossible to use the stock DJI Air Unit antennas, since they are using 90 degrees AM6 connectors, which are very inconvenient to work with, I used the Rush FPV Cherry FPV antennas, which are using straight AM6 connectors and fits perfectly. Since I'm using the stock antennas of the DJI goggles, which are left-hand side polarized, I'm using the LHCP version. The dry weight of this build is 466 grams, and the all-up weight, including the CNHL 1500 mAh 4S battery, is 646.2 grams, and including the GNB 2200 mAh 4S battery, the total weight is 699.3 grams. In terms of flight time, I got close to 8 minutes using the CNHL battery, which is pretty impressive in my opinion, considering the battery size, and even though I didn't push the GNB battery to its limit, I can estimate that the flight time using this battery would be around 9 minutes. Before showing you the build video and the flight footage, there are two things that you need to know about the SpeedyBee F7 flight controller. First of all, for all the characters to be displayed properly on your on-screen display, you will need to upload latest font using Betaflight, and in case you haven't done it before, you will need to plug a battery while uploading the font, otherwise it's probably not going to be properly saved. Second of all, for the current sensor to work properly, you will need to use the battery pads and not the 4-in-1 ESC connector, otherwise, as I was told by SpeedyBee, it's not going to work properly. In case you're going to build something similar, I highly recommend to use a self-powered buzzer such as the VFly beacon, since especially when using the DJI system, in case the connection is going to get lost, at least in my experience, which is still very little, there is a good chance it's not going to be restored, and using a self-powered buzzer such as the VFly beacon is going to improve your chances of finding a drone in case it's going to get lost. Now I'm going to show you the build video and the flight footage, and overall I can tell you that I'm really happy with the performance of this quadcopter, and also my initial experience with the DJI HD FPV system is very good, and I need to gain more experience in order to give you my feedback. So I hope you will enjoy the rest of this video, and as always, if you have any questions about any of the parts that I used, feel free to ask them in the comment section down below. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you like this video, and consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notifications bell if you're not already subscribed. See you on my next videos, and goodbye.
wanna leave your dream? Are you gonna